So things are looking good. I like this approach much better than what we were doing last month. I really just want you to think about um, adding a little bit to the physique so it's not so kind of straight up and down with everything. So if you look at their like where their breastbone would be, or rib cage, I guess it's a lot more rounded. Um, so I just kind of went through, kind of shaped things a little bit. Same with the back of the head. You can watch through this area with the neck too. I pulled back a little bit right here so the face isn't so flat. So they're not really big changes, thinning out the where the leg connects to the torso a little bit. Um, but they're enough that it gives it just a little bit, more character. So I'd like you to take another pass through it and kind of try to add like a little bit more character, if you will. And then also we need to start working on smoothing things out since it is going to be cartoony. We don't want excuse me, all these little extra kind of lumps and bumps in there. So for that, I really like using trim dynamic. So you can see I'm kind of going through and trying to polish off those edges a little bit, just really lightly, and then you can eventually smooth back over things. I would dynamesh the wings into the body because they wouldn't be a separate piece. So make sure you kind of go back and dynamesh those in. For these feathers, I think we can, flatten them out a little bit. So if you want to use clay polish for that as well, just coming through and kind of having those taper a little bit. And then if these are going to be, feathers, you might want to have them come a bit more to a pointed tip, because it looks like their feathers have a pointed tip when I'm looking at reference. And then what we can do is these will be textured, and then as it gets into this section, we can kind of treat it similar to what we're seeing with Angry Birds, right? So just on these feathers, get a little more, precise. So this next week's all going to be about refining this. So I like I said before, the direction you're starting to go now, but now we just have to go through and really refine and clean this up. So, and then the feet, I'd like to see a little bit more bone structure through here. So maybe look at the feet from Rio on those birds, and see how they kind of treated things. So just going through kind of the edge of that feather, cleaning it up. And then as you do it, you can dynamesh so it helps with that. Another tool you might use, let's finish this dynamesh and I'll show it to you. If you go into geometry clay polish, you could just try clay polishing these a few times. It kind of tighten things up a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. So you'll have to go through with your trim dynamic and smooth, and just really try to work these kinks out. So yeah, keep it up this week. It's looking good.